guys, it is that time again. It is time for another Microsoft Flight Sim aircraft review. Yes, yo, what's going on, guys? This one was back with another video, and today we are going to be reviewing an aircraft by the company PMDG Simulations. So let's go ahead and imagine a scenario here. Let's say that you can't afford this high price for the beautiful 737-800, but for $69. Nice number, by the way. You just can't afford that. You can't afford the 737-700 either. Maybe not even the 900, even though it's only $50. So instead, you choose to get the 600. Now, this aircraft for only $34 is quite amazing, actually. So the 737-600 is a short body version of an airplane with a very long history. So it's created by the most recognized and experienced team in desktop flight simulation. The PMDG 737 from the Microsoft Flight Simulator is an incredibly detailed, feature-rich simulation of the can't be bothered pronouncing that Boeing narrow body, representing years of work to leverage the very best that Microsoft Flight Simulator can offer. The PMDG 737-600 is the second installment in PMDG's simulation of the magnificent Boeing 737 NG series. So these pictures promise some very highly detailed models. I mean, look at that cockpit, it's great. Obviously, this is with high quality. My PC is not known for high quality, but I might have to turn this down if it really does look like this. But for $34, do you really get the well-known PMDG standard that the company has lived up to? So let's go ahead and hop into the flight simulator and see what you get. Before we continue with today's video, I'd like to explain how it's going to work. This video will be a little bit different from all the rest of my review videos, as I'd like to let you have your own personal opinion for some of the video. The first part of the video, I won't say too much about the aircraft. I will just operate it, fly it, and let you guys view its systems, sounds, and textures. And for the final part of the video, I will give a full, detailed, uncut, in-depth review of my personal opinion on the 737-600. Without any further ado, let's get into part 1. Okay, so here we are in the cockpit of the 737, and as you can notice already, not the best frame rate. I am on the ground at Tokyo Haneda International Airport. This is really, really laggy. I'm gonna have to turn things down. It is just the outside view that's quite laggy, so we'll save from that. And here we have the very beautiful looking 737 top panel. So far everything looks good. I mean, all of this is operational. Everything, if I can actually see it, the IRS up here, even that is operational. This, I don't know why it says les devices, that's very French. So anyway, let's go ahead and turn on the battery here. Let's go ahead and, there we are. Great. So let's go ahead and start aligning the IRS. So far the realism of this aircraft is very good. So 6 minutes to go into the IRS. It's aligned. We don't have a flight plan for today. All this down here seems to work. ILS here. This is inoperational, which is a bit of a shame, but I'm never going to use it anyway. So yeah, all the ground service stuff are controlled on the FMC. So yeah, this is a really nice detailed cockpit. Everything apart from that one thing down here seems to be operational, which is very impressive. Here you can see me setting up the flight management computer of the PMDG 737-600. I thought I'd time-lapse this because it took a bit of time, but everything works as it should, and I was very impressed with the quality that they put into this. So we are off. Start engine 1. I then spent a good 15 minutes trying to figure out how to get the engine started, because I have amnesia, and I can't remember how to start the engine since I last flew this aircraft. Until eventually I gave up and I looked on a website, and eventually I stopped being dumb and I got it working. Ahaha! We got it, okay. We have N2 for engine 1. I don't know what makes that work. I swear I tried that once already. Yeah, I don't have textures up to the max, so things won't look as good for you guys, but when I do turn them up, I'll put a screenshot on screen of what it looks like, because I'd have to restart the flight sim and I don't have time to do that at the moment. Going off. Okay, let's go ahead and take off. Here we go. Take off. Toga. Airspeed alive. 80 knots. 17 knots of sort of right crosswind here.
V1.
Rotate. Gear up. Positive rate. Flaps coming back. So, physics. They feel good. I think these are the best physics I've felt on one of these aircraft so far. They're not just taken from a 737. They are genuinely like custom physics. So we're approaching 3,000 feet, so we're going to go ahead and level off here. So, we can probably go ahead and start descending down here. Yeah, it doesn't like to fly at very slow speeds, this aircraft. Jesus Christ. This is a pretty poor approach. I'm just trying to keep it in the air. Now you want to come down, do you? That's more like it. Bit high. Bit high. Very high. Just center line now. Bring it down, bring it down, bring it down. Okay, that should be doable. Don't know if the
Sync rate. Sync rate. 50. 30. 20. 10.
Okay, not bad. This aircraft likes to land pretty hard, if I'm honest. Full reverse. And decel, 80 knots. I should have probably upped the auto brakes a bit. And wheel brakes. I'm gonna actually just be a rebel and take this exit. Okay, so as we are in cruise on this flight that I am doing, we are going to debrief and I will give my final opinions. So far I've kind of just let you guys watch and give your own opinions, but now I'm going to state what I think about the aircraft. So, the flight model. I think it's absolutely perfect. I think it's a real good balance between this, like the 200 and the 800, and it's not just like an edited flight model of a different 737. The system's depth, I'd say it's actually a study level aircraft. It's really lived up to the expectations of PMDG and their realism. The navigation, well, the autopilot panel, I mean, it looks complicated. I'm in a cruise now, but all you have to do is engage LNAV, VNAV, and CMD. And on, if you're using an ILS approach, you just engage both of them, like so. Oh dear. That should fly itself, I hope. Whoops. So, let's move on from that anyway. Performance, it does actually impact your performance of your computer quite a bit, depending on the computer that you own. Now, I don't have the world's strongest computer, but it is taking it not too badly. It's really recording that's quite taxing on it, and it's not actually the aircraft. I can get a smooth like 60 to 80 frames without recording. And also it depends on the livery, but if you've got a good computer, you're fine. If you've got a slightly poorer computer that doesn't handle Microsoft Flight Sim, especially the base game as well, then I would recommend turning down your graphics settings to use this aircraft. Ease of installation, it's literally just an installer. It does it all for you. It even comes with a built-in app called PMDG Operations Centre V2. Just wait for it to load, and it's got everything you need. Liveries, I'll talk about that later. Everything you need in here to get your aircraft working properly. Let's close that and go back to the game. Documentation, I'm pretty sure there's a Discord server and there's a forums page on this aircraft, so you can it's very easy to get documentation on how to use the aircraft if you are a new user. Cockpit interaction, self-explanatory, click, scroll, really easy to use. Liveries, the app offers good base liveries, but it's not absolutely perfect. It's a bit limited, so if you want a few more liveries, all you do is you go to this link, flightsim.to/liveries/pmdg Boeing 737-600 / I'll put a link to that in the video description, and you get 42 pages of liveries to navigate through, including like TWA, British Airways, all the different variants, even some fictional airways. And all you do to install them is, let's say you wanted this, let's see, say you wanted this Bravo 737 livery, for example. All you have to do is, it doesn't even say it in this one, that's kind of sad. Let's find a different one. This Langley Research Centre one, all you do is install via PMDG Operations Centre. You just follow the instructions here. It's very simple. You just extract the folder that it comes into, run the PMDG Operations Centre, choose Aircraft and Liveries, Livery Utilities. At the bottom left you'll see install from PTP file, and then navigate to where you extracted that file to, and then it'll do it all for you. So anyway, yeah, it's very easy to get the liveries that you want on this aircraft. So let's go ahead and move on. The sounds, the PMDG sounds are so good. I couldn't rate them any higher. They're literally taken from a real aircraft, I'm pretty sure. Compatibility, GSX works completely fine with this aircraft. So yeah, you can use GSX works completely fine with the aircraft. So you can go ahead and use GSX. I'm not entirely sure about this pushback mod by Ambitious Pilots, because they have their own implemented pushback and ground services. So you don't actually need mods really. It's all there for you. There's some screenshots on the screen right now of what it looks like when you use the default ones. The value, for $34, that is an incredible amount of realism. A study level aircraft that has custom physics that aren't just taken from a base aircraft or a different 737. I mean, why would you not get this if you wanted a 737 and you couldn't afford an 800, a 900 or a 700? Yeah, the 600 is a bit shorter and it doesn't have as much range, but seriously, come on, this is incredible. I mean, look at the detail, these high resolution textures and everything. It's incredible. I could not recommend this aircraft enough to 737 lovers. So definitely get this. I'm leaving a link to every single thing you need to get this aircraft up and running, and I can't recommend getting this enough. I'm a massive fan. You'll really use it lots. I use it quite a lot in my flights. Well worth your money, seriously. I can't recommend it enough. And the community, again, there's a forums page. dedicated to this aircraft, and I think this variant as well, and I'm pretty sure there's a PMDG Discord. I'm just not part of it. So yeah, that is my final verdict. Well worth your money. It's well up to, and I think beyond, the PMDG standards that we're used to. Can't recommend getting this aircraft enough. You should definitely spend just a fraction of your money on this aircraft. It comes with everything you need. You don't need any mods or add-ons or anything to get this aircraft working. So that is going to end off today's video with a very positive verdict. Now, if you've enjoyed today's video, please make sure to drop a like. Let's go ahead and shoot for 20 likes today. And if you've really enjoyed the video, then subscribe. And if you don't want to miss any more videos, then make sure to ring the notification bell so you'll know as soon as I upload a new video or go live. Also, the Discord server is going to be opening very soon. I'm hoping to open it on the 1st of July to all of you, so get ready, make sure to subscribe, and keep updates on the community page. I'll be posting updates and stuff. I have people working on it as we speak. Now, as always, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.